Ashley Janae. You know what? That was really, really loud. Let me cool it down. Let me cool it down. But thank you for popping into Club Rich. We talk about everything in pop culture. And before we get started, I gotta introduce my horrible guest host, uh, Mickey Jordan. How are you, sir?
Nothing hater.
So you ready to talk some mess tonight, man?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it on over with.
Okay, okay. Well, before we get started, y'all, look. Sorry that I had y'all waiting last week. I had got into some DJ gigs. I was overwhelmed for like literally 4 days straight. And we ain't even gonna talk about the holiday weekend. That was ridiculous too. But get in the chat, everybody tell us about your holiday. What did y'all do for the holidays? I know I didn't do too much of anything on the actual holiday. We went to a picnic and that was it. That really wasn't a real picnic because it was only like me, my friend, and our kids and stuff. But Mickey, you get into anything for the holidays?
Nah, you know me. Just sit back and chill.
You know what? From what I was told, the fourth ain't for us to really celebrate like that, so I'll stick to that. Anyways,
Oh yeah, I mean if you were celebrating it depends on what July 4th you were celebrating.
yeah,
For the unenlightened ones,
it's not for us. So it
no,
was.
I'm saying no. Let me clear you up first. If you
Okay.
celebrate July 4th, 1930, according to the Nation of Islam, when Master Fard Muhammad came, is when we gained our independence, when he came to Black Bottom, Detroit, and find Elijah Muhammad. That's when we got woke up. Now, if you celebrate that, yeah, that's our independence in 1930. You know what I'm saying? But not 1776. Because remember, you just were celebrating Juneteenth. That's a little history facts, family. But go ahead.
Oh no, no, go ahead and give the people what they need. Anyways, you ready to get into some of this chaos? Cause it's been a heck of a few days. It ain't even Friday. Well, when y'all see this, is gonna be Friday, but it ain't technically Friday yet. So
Right.
we trying to figure out what the heck is going on with the people's entertainment. It's we're just go ahead and drop that first image so we can go ahead and get the
Hold on, hold on. Let me get this for you. Let me get this for you. Let me get that for you. Let me get that for you.
child.
I had to blow it up a little bit for them, for the people can see what's going on. Let me see if they like it like that. There you go. Bam.
So we got Tamika Scott from the group Escape. She was on Candy. Candy got a show called Candy Live or something, Candy Coated Nights or something like that. I've watched quite a few episodes. But anyways, they're both from the group Escape, and Tamika Scott was just sharing recently that she has a restraining order against her sister Latasha Scott and her husband Rocky. Anybody that knows a little bit behind the story, word on the street is Latasha owns Tamika $30,000 that she stole from her in royalties that Latasha didn't even know about for the longest. When she finally found out about the royalties, they were already spent. And guess who spent them? Allegedly.
Hold
Anyway,
on. That's sisters. That's into
they
it.
are they are sisters, blood sisters.
Well, you know how that is when it comes to family and money. It can
So
get nasty.
my question to you, Mickey, would you ever go that far to get a restraining order against your own sibling? A restraining order, child?
Nah, I ain't gonna get no restraining order. I mean, they been coming to threaten her or something?
Well, what she said on the episode was that they were saying like some threatening type stuff because, of course, all this information has gotten leaked to the media, and so now Tasha ain't looking too good in the streets, and her husband don't look too good in the streets. So I think that's kind of stopped a lot of opportunities for them on their side of the fence. Because she trying to do a gospel situation now, where she's dropping gospel music and all that kind of stuff. So basically, it's kind of
I can understand it. Just to give you a little hindsight, why I'm gonna say that because she a woman too. I can understand it from a woman's standpoint because that is a man. That's if they sending her threatening messages like that, and women are getting took out.
oh
So
yeah,
So, and especially when it's money, man. Listen, they say money is root to all evil. I don't think. I just think that if you are a morally corrupted person, it'll make you do strange things.
Yeah, it's so sad that it happens to be sisters. And then if anybody has watched their TV show that they had with the whole group, they were just showing like the mom is kind of very passive with everything. Like it's kind of like, oh, don't worry about it. Maybe your sister was going through something. That's actually what the mom said. Your sister was going through something. That's probably why she spent the money. Like it's really just a sad situation because nobody's really being held accountable for the theft. It's kind of just like, just get over it. You know, it was $30,000. Get over it. We'll make it again. That's kind of how
I
everything
I
looking.
mean, and I mean, if life was fair, you would think you would get over that, but some people not. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff people take that to the heart when when things been did like that. Like I said, I can understand her being mad, but me personally, I might have just let it ride. Like oh well. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, that
But
30,000 would have got put back in my pocket some way. Some. This is my deal. Why hasn't a lawsuit been filed yet? Because that's
uh,
worthy material, don't you think?
you may. I mean, it is, but this the thing though. I get it. She did wrong, but maybe if they managers or whoever was doing their business right, that
Oh
shouldn't have.
wait, you know who the manager is?
Oh,
The the the, the sister that stole the money. Her husband
ah, shit.
is the
Yeah,
manager.
that don't work.
He was the manager back then. I don't think he's managing them now, of course, but
Yeah,
he was the manager back then. So it was definitely conflict of interest. For one, why the heck is he even managing anything to begin with? He don't even need to be involved in nothing financial because of course he's gonna make sure his woman gets what she wants. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be favoritism all around the board. So I don't.
it shouldn't if you're a business person. I'm gonna just be give you an example. Like me, right? We doing business, and I have a girl. She, you know what I'm saying? Even if she got a podcast too. When you doing business, just be you my woman, so I'm gonna make sure yours get did, but that don't mean I'm gonna shortchange yours.
Hey, but that's just you being a good dude. Everybody's not like that. Cause think about it like this: it might be some stuff that happens that disturbs the peace at the crib. So you might have to do certain stuff that's just going to be done on the factor of you don't want your girl to be mad. So all right, if I had to cut Ashley's segment in half, so wifey be more comfortable with her having a full hour and a half show.
But
You know what I'm saying?
but that's not. But then that's not. That's outside coming into your business because just since you're not gonna go do that at General Motors. You're not gonna go do that at so respect minds like it's you know
Yeah,
only like I'm just saying he was doing business he should have did better. You know what I'm saying? You don't
that's
because
conflict of interest.
you
Yeah.
could have still been managing her now and still been getting money. That's still money coming into you and your wife's bank account. Being fair,
And they could have just went ahead and when that girl first gave it to brought it to the attention, hey man, let's settle this stuff outside of court. We don't even need to put it out there because this is kind of family business at this point. But for the sister to keep deflecting and not really wanting to like own up to stuff, that's so horrible. Like I probably would have been like, I just don't even want to deal with you no more. The restraining order part, I don't know about all that, but it just depends on how crazy it's gotten over the years.
see, we don't, but family go at family hard. You got to understand that.
Yeah,
Family will go at family. So, we just speculating, just saying. I'm just saying, her being a woman, I can understand it. It's a
I
different thing if it was a
I get
man.
it.
A woman, I can understand. She like this a man threatening her. And I don't get how the sister is letting her man threaten her sister, like getting family business. Now,
Yeah,
it's a different thing if I took it, but
you let your
him, be,
husband get involved in the
but
book. So that,
But with him being a man, he should have been like, nah, babe, get that money back. Or like, nah, we're gonna do it, or I'm gonna give half of it up. I would have fit, you know. I'm just saying, if my broad act, that don't mean I'm gonna be dirty. I wouldn't. I'd be like, that's family. I'm not getting in family business. I would have been some kind of way. I would have tried to been the voice of reason. What I'm trying to say.
yeah, I get you. I get you. But let's go to the next topic because, child,
I
I'll talk
got
about
you.
that all
I
night.
got. I know. Just dogging the man out again. Hot dang it. The brothers be getting
Which one?
dogged.
Oh
Bam.
God, child. Nene Lee's talking about she'll come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta for the fans. I'm gonna be honest with you. The way that she dogged them girls out on there over the years, and I never come back. Like her exit was just so overly dramatic. If she comes back, it's gonna be for one thing and one thing only: the money. Money is probably not coming in like it used to. Uh,
Right.
I heard some things about her nightclub that she has. I don't even know if she has it anymore. It's called Lanithia's Lounge, I believe. That's her real name. Um, I think it's for the money at this point. I could be wrong. I could possibly be wrong, but I don't think once you stop getting those type of checks, if you haven't done anything to invest and get some kind of payback behind that investment, eh, like Kim Zolciak, you know about Kim Zolciak, don't you?
What happened?
So she used to be on the Housewives of Atlanta. She
I didn't know.
actually, her and her husband Croy, what's his name, Bierman or something like that. He used to play football. Um, they recently filed for divorce, but before that, word on the street was that their house was getting foreclosed. Now, their house was worth, oh, I want to say about 6-7 million, and yeah, getting foreclosed on. So she resorted to selling wigs allegedly that she has. Um, just a lot of different tactics, and their divorce is getting really really ugly. You can really tell that they spent all their millions that Croy was making from the NFL or whatever, and what she was making from the Housewives. Because back then, the Housewives was getting paid. Now that the ratings are not as great as they used to be, um, the pay is not as good. Like you get paid per episode, and it. I heard the ratings are horrible. I haven't been keeping up with this season. I only find playbacks of certain things when I watch Candy's after show that she has. That's the
Right.
only time that I know anything about the show. And I used
Mm,
to be an avid watcher, like couldn't wait for the reunion shows, all that stuff. Like this season has sucked. Do you hear me?
that bad?
Yeah, no subject matter to it anymore. And then I honestly I feel like Candy should get to the point that she's getting ready to make her exit too. Her life doesn't revolve around a lot of drama as of lately, and which is a good thing. She has her restaurants that I've been to. Frost Bistro. I went last year. Me and my friends went, and it was nice. It was nice. And she has, old lady gang with her mom and her aunts. So she has a lot of investments, and she has a lot of other things that she can be doing outside of Housewives. I think she just uses that to, just gain a little more momentum and, advertise and all that kind of stuff. I really think that she just used Housewives as a form of advertisement at this point, which I don't blame her.
Mm,
I don't. I don't blame her at all. But next subject. I'm tired of talking about Nene. Child.
me too. That's why I don't nobody watch it no more.
Ooh. So this one's juicy, y'all. So Faith Evans reportedly settles divorce terms with Stevie J. So look, him. Can you believe this dude was asking her for spousal support? Him asking her after all the cheating allegations, him stealing her car, all this kind of other stuff. Child is asking for Faith Evans to pay his bills, and he got about 30 damn kids that he man, child. Okay, how you feel about a woman paying spousal support to a man. I heck no, 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 I don't like it. Mm-mm. I
And
don't care if she. I'm trying to really in my head try to match finances, and I would think that Stevie J. Yeah, at this point, I would think he would be the one that was better off.
you just said he had 30 kids.
Yeah, that too. I just had to factor in it's a lot of kids, but they're adults though. Like they're over the age of 18, except for a few of them. You know, he has one with Jocelyn Hernandez. He has one with Mimi Foss. Um, well, as far as we know, those are the two underage ones. The rest of them are grown adults. So
I'm gonna be real with you, and I'm probably gonna piss off a lot of people what I'm about to say.
go ahead, though.
If she do have to pay alimony, I mean, have to pay spousal support, she get what she deserved for this reason right here. Why would you go with somebody that was cool with your dead husband?
Child, and then look, I done seen online pictures of all them together, all of them,
Listen to me.
90s together.
Listen to me. And that's why you see what I'm saying. You go to me. She ought to pay for that mistake. And that's just me, and I'm not with it. I believe you got your money. They both supposedly got money. You come what you came with. I came what I came, and we go our separate ways.
That's what it should have been.
No,
So
but I'm just saying. But
I
that
feel
go. But
he
that,
should.
hold up before you say that.
Oh,
I go. I go for that too. When it's you. When the man got it, just say your NBA player, like we seen them, the basketball wives and all that. Them, I feel like they shouldn't be getting no money when it's over with. Like you said, I feel like if we doing it like that, make it fair.
I
Make
only
it fair.
I only object when it's like a situation like a Michael Jordan where, you know, he's with this woman when he was dead broke. They built the life together. They built kid, you know, family, had kids, all that stuff. She's taking care of the home front while you going out doing X, Y, and Z. Now I feel like in that situation, when y'all divorce, make sure that woman is comfortable. You
Hold
know,
up, wait a minute. What did she have to do? What do you mean? Like she
I'm
took
talking
care
about
of the?
that day she was taking care of kids while he was, you know, on the road, playing his games, all that kind of stuff. She had to take care of home some way, somehow. She was a stay-at-home wife. So what
That didn't have to work. That had nannies. Now come on, didn't have to worry about bills. Nah,
so
don't
my
don't
thing
don't
of
do
it is
that.
what if their divorce was
Don't do that. Don't
messy?
do that. Don't
No,
do
what if
that.
their divorce was not messy at all? They just decide, you know what? This is what it is. And he's like, you know what? I'll put you out in a home somewhere out in California. I ain't talking about make you a billionaire or nothing, but I'll put you out in a home in California. Just make sure you're comfortable or whatever. Hey, sorry things didn't work out. Everybody's divorce is not messy like this, like we're talking about. Like this right here, everybody should just walk away. We've been divorced for what, about married for like 2 years. We ain't had no kids together. We really ain't really build a life like that together. And if you really want to be honest, I felt like that he married her on the premise that he knew that when he messed up and she divorced him, that he could beg for some money. Because I mean, he really ain't got it like that no more. Obviously,
Yeah, you probably got. I mean, it's a slime ball deal, but I just say when
he's a fine ball.
yeah, but she knew that.
So she, like you said, she gets what she gets out this situation. I totally agree. I feel like she should have just left that alone. Anybody could see from a mile away he was not going to take that woman serious at all. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's the point that what I'm trying to say.
and it really puts a damper on her legacy if you really want to be honest, because when you think of her, you think, you know, nice girl that could sing, she was married to Biggie. That's really all you get from it. You know what I'm saying? You don't get too
Yeah,
much crazy stuff. Like she didn't have little run-ins and all that kind of stuff, but for the most part she had a decent image. I think everybody has their little, you know,
right.
bumps in the road, but just a decent image. Now this just kind of makes her look stupid. It
But
really does.
but that's today's culture. I ain't saying it wouldn't because that was back in the day. It's more acceptable now. What I'm saying,
Man, you ain't lying.
it's just more acceptable now. It's just
Right.
like in today's culture, don't nobody care. They could be with. You know, because just like I said, it was going on then, but it's just like today with today's society, anything is acceptable.
Yeah, and like you said, it's more acceptable to be just, I hate to say it, ratchet, ghetto.
Yeah, because that's what you really seeing on them reality TV shows. To be honest, you
Mm-hmm.
know, they give them the liquor because you didn't watch some of them when they show behind the scenes, like they be like how they get the fight started.
Yeah,
Then when a person say they give you the liquor, they know y'all gonna be drinking. They know what liquor causes.
craziness, chaos.
Yeah, and then when you already got tension, all they adding is just pouring fuel on the fire. So
Uh,
you go, you never see the solution where they should be working it out. All it's saying like them reality shows that broke up friendships with people was cool for years, and then they got on them shows, and you see they don't be cool no more.
mm. Child, I'm scared of this next subject because Facebook and IG been on this since last night. Child, go ahead and put it up.
You sure?
Go ahead.
You sure? Damn it! I didn't look at this one.
So you ain't hear nothing about this?
I did, but I kind of skim past these when I be looking at
Well,
because
let's go ahead and give you a short background of this. Actress Keith Palmer. Okay, look, so she done got cute, went to Usher concert last night. Usher done flirted with her. You know, he does this with everybody. Like, it's been so many celebrity females that went to his concert. He sings to them. They might dance, might do a little twirl, might, a little shimmy together, and that's it.
he
Child,
entertained.
child, why Kiki, man, baby daddy, get online talking about her outfit, talking about you a mom and this, that, and that. Like just being ridiculous, being very, very extra insecure, showing that he is very insecure in his relationship and
Is he?
his position. He told her that she shouldn't have been dressed like that, that she's a mom, and uh that he said he has standards and this, that, and the other, and that. When I tell you Instagram and Twitter told his up from yesterday, and they still tearing him up right now. You go on Facebook right now and type in Kiki Palmer, they still tearing him up today.
Because our society likes. I mean,
I'm gonna go ahead and break this down for you in three different viewpoints.
come on.
What dude said was not 1000% wrong. Now, this is my question.
Let's roll. I'm with you so far. I'm with you. Come on.
When she went to Sad Usher concert, I'm pretty sure because I think she breastfeeds. She done pumped. She done went in the bathroom, took a shower, put on her outfit, said, "Baby, I'm gone. I'm about to go chill with the homegirls," because she was with her homegirl. About to chill with my girls. Is baby milk is in the freezer and fridge. Just warm it up, feed it to the baby. You just seen your woman walk past you and go out the door with said outfit on, and you ain't said nothing, right? But you decide to get online
Hmm.
and air her out and be disrespectful.
Hmm.
No matter what you felt about what she had on, you knew once the concert was over, she gonna have to come home and feed the baby and pump some more and get in the bed and go to sleep or whatever the case may be. You knew she was gonna have to come home after this.
Right.
So, for one, why didn't you have this conversation either before she left or when she came back to the crib? Two, over the years, Kiki Palmer's been one of those young ladies where she went through her phase where she was wild and crazy, but this is when she was a teenager, maybe going into her 20s. But for the most part, she really cleaned up her act and really became wholesome and very relatable over the years. But one thing she has done she's made done a great job out of keeping things that she does not want in the public out of the public.
Got you.
So for him to do this and invade, her privacy and invade that image that she has put out there as, hey, I'm not telling you everything I want known. I think that was disrespectful on his end too, because he's the nobody. Now, like
Mm.
let's just put it the way that it needs to be put. He's the nobody. She's the star. She's the breadwinner. She's the one that makes you look good. So at the end of the day, why would you do that? What were you trying to accomplish? So that was my second scenario. What was my third scenario? Child, don't get with somebody that's cute and then have a baby with them and then expect them to be walking around with sweatpants and shit on all the time too. And then scenario number 4. Bro got online talking about he got standards and this, that, and the other, but you sure didn't have a problem with knocking this girl up and not giving her a ring. Since you like so head of household, you have standards, you have morals, this, that, and the other. Why you can't make that girl your wife then?
Okay, now 2 and 4, you lost me. I was with you. I was riding with you. I jumped out the rock whip when you went to 2 and 4.
What was number 2? Because I done had about 5 explanations at this
Well,
point.
only one I agree with you with was 1. I'll just say it. Because then when you got to that 2 and 4, where you said don't get with nobody that look, that's nice. I was with you with the first one when you said fires. When she left that house, you should have said something. Oh, you could have waited till she got back. I'm with that. Only thing I'm saying, I'm not saying you can't go out. Now that I don't believe I believe she could went out because he could have kept the baby. I did that before. I kept my baby when my oldest when he was going out of town. When she was going out, I done did it. She
Yeah,
went out. You don't do that, but that he didn't have to go to. I do agree with you. Social media. I thought that was weak. He shouldn't have
corn
did that.
ball.
Right, but now, I'm just saying her old. I feel her. I mean, like on that, her. She could have wore something different. Now it could have been covered up. All the world ain't got to see. Now I ain't saying if you don't want it, just ain't have to be see through. That's the only thing I'm saying.
It
You
it
think?
was a little dramatic, but my thing of
Yeah.
it, like I said, she's an entertainer. You
I
Gucci Man's wife out with everything. And if that is acceptable for her to come out the house in and he's either with her or not with her, he knows that she has this on. I'm pretty sure he knew about this outfit.
Yeah, no, I know he did. If they stay together,
Yeah.
I just feel like he shouldn't have went to social media with it. Probably, I think maybe he got some calls, and
He got tagged. That's what it was.
he probably was like, no, not sometime it be. I believe sometime. Just say he got some sisters because we don't know what he got sister like the bro, you see how your baby mama out here doing this and that? Because all that is she the breadwinner. If he contributed, I think that's what sometimes we as a race we get caught up in because we go back to, oh, she got money, she got this. That could mean a lot of things. Just because she the breadwinner, do that mean she can go out go lay up with another dude and then she supposed to come back? I mean, because when we get off into that, just saying, then say if the man, okay, he the breadwinner. Do that mean he supposed to treat the woman any different? No. You don't treat nobody. Whoever win it, whoever got the most, we still on an even playing field. Just you got more zeros behind your check than mine. But
But
that
I
don't
tell you
mean I'm a
one
dog you.
one moral behind this whole situation, and I think
Right.
any and everybody would agree with me. So over the years, when you are on your money chase, you getting your life together, all that kind of stuff. Your parents always teach you to get with somebody that's on your level. And sometimes it don't necessarily just mean 1000% income wise, which that does play a big part in a lot of situations, but
Yeah.
someone that career kind of levels off with yours. If you are making sandwiches at McDonald's, right? But you're dating a girl that has TV shows and this, that, and other, and that. You can't relate to anything that's going on in her world. All you know about is flipping burgers and making fries. So at the end of the day, when she puts on a particular gown that was made for her by Versace, and they want her to wear this to an event, but the gown is revealing, but she's wearing it for Versace because he wants the gown to be seen. You're not going to understand that transaction. She's advertising for that company. You're not going to understand too much of anything in the entertainment world because you're not a part of it. Because she could even get with somebody that's a record exec. She can get with somebody that's a producer. Somebody that's in the mix that knows something about something. When you get with the regular smegular, you got to deal with him being insecure because you going to a birthday party with Drake and he's at home with your kid and he thinks that you about to go and go into bed with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
some
did you?
people
But
some people can't handle having someone that's higher up
but But
in
that go both ways. That goes like if this the basketball player and he just dating like you said, a girl that ain't got no job. That's a cheerleader, ain't making no money. But he might have to go. They might set him up with this another a movie star. We need y'all to go to this movie premiere. And the woman, I'm saying that could go both ways. But I'm just saying, as a people, we got to get out of just like you said. You wearing this, you wearing Versace stuff. This is what you doing, but why wouldn't you help if you is getting this? Say you is a your guy, he is flipping a burger. Why wouldn't you want to help him? Because the shoot, it could be the other way. What about the guy playing basketball and he pay for you to go to college for you to go get your degree so you can get a better job? That's is what's helping. We can't get caught up saying because when you saying is this, but when it's not your own, like you saying you wearing other people's stuff,
mm-hmm.
it, it's just
It's just a slippery slope. I always say maybe those situations work out a little bit better when you both are kind of in similar work fields because you can kind of understand uh, well, I'm working late because I'm recording a song. Oh, okay,
yeah.
I'm working late too because I'm finishing up production for this movie. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it too. You know what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with somebody that doesn't know anything about entertainment and stuff like that, and you have certain things that you have to do and certain things that you're trying to accomplish,
Yeah.
sometimes it don't register with them because they're not in the mix. You know
But
what I'm saying?
but have you noticed that most people in entertainment do not marry people in entertainment? Just think about it. Most athletes
I
they
said
don't
it's
marry women in sports. Yeah, they don't because they be looking at the hustle and bustle. They know that.
Mhm.
Like you going, what I'm finna go on here with Drake for on a date. You know, I have a. Well, you say you got a husband. So what I'm doing this on Drake. We just being things can happen. That's all I'm saying. We done seen. Look how Brad Pitt and Angela Jolie hooked up off Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
But they was friends.
But my man was. I'm just saying. See how stuff can happen. This
Mhm.
is Hollywood.
It
It's
is.
entertainment. I'm just saying stuff can happen when you out with this person. You recording this movie for about a year. Your mate at home, and y'all two together, and you got to play these roles, get into these roles like y'all was a married couple. Things can happen. We only human.
Yeah, so like I said, it's kind of a slippery slope, but I understand where he was coming from. Wrong execution, but
Yeah.
at the same token, I hope this situation doesn't completely destroy what they have going because everybody goes through their issues. Everybody. It just so happens that this bozo made it public. That's why I didn't like about the situation. Like, don't make it public. Please just handle it. When she came home and had her couple drinks, if you wanted to go off on her then or whatever, whatever, do that. But
But check this out. How can you go back because it's already in public? If he get
yeah,
away with it once, he'll do it twice. That's all I'm saying.
and then it's so sad now because everybody is down his throat. Everybody's saying the same thing. Like, dog, you could have handled that a different way. That's the only thing I'm saying. Like, yeah, it was probably a little bit extra, but she was probably excited to see Usher. I don't even think that she realized that she was probably, a little too cozy with Usher. But it's Usher, shoot. but
That don't justify it.
It don't, but
Yes.
I don't think that she was in the state of mind like, oh, I can't wait to get home and go cuddle with Usher. I don't think she was on that. I think she was just enjoying herself. And he sings to he's sung to Joe Budden's girlfriend. Like I'm talking about a twirled her around and start dancing with her and stuff. And Joe Budden just sitting there like, all right, I
Different.
get it.
It's different. Like you just said, everybody handles stuff differently. He let it get to him. Me personally, this is one a red flag to me. You know, if you're gonna go to Facebook and do it, you'll do it again. That's just
You'll
me
do it again.
personally.
You'll do it again. Well, you know what? Best of luck to them. I love to
Yeah.
see families together and stuff. I just hope that this is a bump in the road. And maybe staying off of social media for a while would do everybody some justice.
No, his ass needs to stay off of it because it's too much for him. He can't handle it. He
Yeah,
already failed. He dropped the ball.
poor baby. But when you're young, sometimes you get that first real love, and then y'all just had a baby with each other. So he's probably ridiculously in love with this woman. You know what I'm saying?
It could be lust.
Could be, could be, could be. Anyways, what's our last subject for tonight?
I don't know. I don't want to touch this one. This. Here you go.
Oh gosh. So I know we got some viewers that's outside of Michigan, but a young 2-year old. She was actually kidnapped the beginning of this week. Winter Smith, we won't say her name. She was kidnapped, and I don't know how in the world she got from Lansing all the way to Detroit. But from what I was told, the guy that kidnapped her happened to be the ex of her mom, and the police caught him, but they had been searching for the 2-year old for at least a day or so, and
Mm.
found her in a wooded area in Detroit, and just a sad, very very sad situation. My thoughts is it really spooked me because I have a 2-year-old son, and I'm very very cautious of who I want to know where I live, know where I work,
Hmm.
um, to know my friends. Like that type of stuff for me at this point takes a lot of time for me to figure that I will want you around me because a lot of people are sick,
Yes,
very,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
and that's one reason why I said I wanted to focus on doing some community work as far as people acknowledging their mental health status because it's a lot of people, and especially in the city, that suffer from mental illnesses,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of the time it's not addressed. A lot of the time, it goes undiagnosed,
Mm-hmm.
and people act out on that, and a lot of the times that ends with either their life being taken by them, by either themselves or somebody else, or they take someone else's life. And in this particular situation, a 2-year-old had to leave because of whatever was going on in his head. What's your thoughts, Mickey? Because I'm just kind of disgusted.
Nah, yeah, it's just terrible, man. It's just terrible. That's a tough one. Like I said, that one was rough. I forgot to put the one the boy in. Like, man, we in a sick society. That's all I can say. It's just, I feel bad for the baby girl. That's
I do too. I do too. It's been a lot of cases lately involving little tiny babies. A lot of cases, and it just really make you think. Um, I I feel like personally being being checked. You know how you do your physicals where you check your blood work, you check your oxygen and all that kind of stuff. I feel like having some kind of mental evaluation should be mandatory in the process of all that too.
mm-hmm.
I feel like everybody should be observed at least once in their life for some kind of mental. inconsistencies because sometimes it's minor stuff and sometimes it's major stuff. And you yourself, you see people walking down the street all the time, especially in the downtown Flint area. What are they doing? Talking to themselves, yelling at traffic, all kind of stuff. And I'm pretty sure those people do not have any kind of actual diagnosis. Sometimes they probably do, but sometimes maybe those people are just left to fend for themselves. So I just really can't stress enough how much, especially in the Black community, we need to start focusing on mental health and being aware. Just being aware of what's going on with you. I mean, we like to always say that going to a psychologist. What is it? What's the what's the other one? A life coach. All that stuff. A lot of
Yeah.
people think that that's nonsense, or a lot of ignorant Black people say that's a white people thing. I've heard that so many times in my life, and I don't know how
Mm.
mental illness is a white people thing because that it goes across the board. I don't. People are just dumb, but everybody needs to realize we're in a time where sometimes people do act out because of how they're treated. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think all the time that it's a situation where it's just hey, this person has this mental diagnosis. Sometimes people act out because of how they're treated too. So I always stress, just treat people nice. Treat people nice. It doesn't hurt to be nice to people. It doesn't hurt.
Mm.
But anyways, anything else we want to add to the conversation before we get out of here today?
Nah, I mean, you said enough. That that's a sticky one.
You know what? Oh, you know what's going on this weekend? So we have the Fly City Awards that's happening this weekend, in Flint on Saturday at the what is it, the Michigan Event Center or something like that. Child,
Mm.
I'm ticked off because they done canceled my Joe concert that was supposed to be at the Capitol on Friday the 7th. Is today the 7th? Friday the 8th. I got the dates mixed up. What's today?
Today the 6th.
Okay, so it is the 7th. Yeah, they didn't cancel the concert. I don't think they sold enough tickets though. I'm so disappointed. I love me some Joe, y'all. So I'm very disappointed in that situation. What's coming up? There's some more events coming up that I want to make everyone aware of. Can't think. Any events you know that's going on, Mick?
Nah, you know what? I ain't been really paying attention to nothing, man. I've been trying to just chill, stay out the way.
Man, you've been so busy lately. I done tuned in the other day, and you done recorded like three different things. You had I was about to say student council. Yeah, city council. You had episodes at the. You had like two episodes and a city council, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Child, can't do it. Can't do it. You got too much going on for me, Mick.
Nah, you know what? When you
Calling you
gotta do
Hollywood.
it, you gotta do it.
No, I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of everyone at 810. Mick was telling me earlier that a lot of people from city council have been giving some little shout outs. So I want to give a personal shout out to everyone at city council that actually pays attention to us because, child, I don't be thinking anybody be paying me any kind of attention. Mickey said people do. I appreciate y'all though.
For sure.
And y'all start sharing our videos. Go on YouTube. Catch the repeats. Mickey's always throwing repeats on Facebook. So if you can't catch us live, catch the repeats. We're trying to work on some new content and getting some new things going. And who we got going on tomorrow? Who's on the list tomorrow? We got Thrill Kill, and
That's Saturday. Tomorrow is just
we supposed
Trevor.
to act like it's Friday, man.
Right, yeah, right. My bad, my bad. No, that is Friday. You're right. Saturday, Saturday. My bad. Thrill, Kale.
Look,
Right.
Done told
Sorry
on
about that.
myself.
Right. Sorry about that. Yeah, Thrill Kill Saturday. And I don't know if Melissa May's coming on this Saturday, might be the following Saturday to give us back a community update on the water and the pipes.
I love watching her, and we are gonna have the other girl back. I can't think of her name. She was on there with Winters one episode or a couple episodes.
Talk about Sister Muhammad.
No, 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 no. The young lady that
Oh, you talk about Boogie?
no, the girl that was from the news, and she's on here.
Ronnie Dials.
Yes, yes. I couldn't think of her last name.
I don't
Uh,
know. We got her fired.
you know what?
I don't know. You might. I don't know. Something might happen. You never know. If
She
she
need to
reach out to us,
come back, Ronnie. What's her name? Ronnie.
Ronnie Dials. Yes.
Ronnie Dowles.
Well,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know what? She just got her. What's her name? Give her a shout out. She just got her. She a private investigator now. She got her license. She had put that on
and
Facebook the other day.
ooh, and I'm on 1%. Shout out to her though. Before we get out of here, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And we will see y'all next Friday. Thank you, Mick, for your commentary. And peace out, y'all.
For sure. Y'all take it easy. Peace.